Hello, welcome to HPD Weekly. This week I want to talk about video surveillance systems. Video cameras are a valuable tool in helping officers solve crime. When an officer responds to a home for a residential burglary, the first thing our officers are doing is they're canvassing the area and looking at homes to see if anyone has surveillance cameras that may have captured something that occurred in their neighborhood. The problem with this is, surveillance cameras nowadays have gotten smaller and much more discreet, so often it's hard for an officer to identify which houses may have had surveillance and which ones don't. In addition, if a neighboring residence had surveillance and captured something, that neighbor might not realize that one of our officers is on scene at their neighbor's house taking a burglary report. So they wouldn't think to look at their surveillance, gather that information, and send it to the police department as an investigative lead. This is where Henderson's C.A.P.T.U.R.E program comes into play. Henderson C.A.P.T.U.R.E program bridges the gap between the community and the officers to let us know who may have captured something so that we can use it to help solve crime in your neighborhood. Henderson's C.A.P.T.U.R.E program is simply just a camera registration program. It allows residents that have surveillance on their homes or their businesses to register that they have that information with the police department. This is a huge tool for the police department because as an officer comes out to take a report for a burglary, even if they're talking to the victim might not know that their neighbors have surveillance. What this allows an officer or an investigator to do is quickly see who may have captured something with their equipment. That investigator can now reach out to that person and ask them to review their surveillance to see if it captured anything of the crime. They will give you the date and the time the crime occurred and just ask you to review your surveillance. If your surveillance happened to capture something, we would arrange with you to be able to collect that evidence and use that to solve the crime in your neighborhood and continue to keep your neighborhood safe. Registering for the C.A.P.T.U.R.E program is simple and easy. Just click on the following link, put in your basic information. Once we receive that registration, we will mail you out a sticker to put on your home or business. This sticker is going to show that you are participating in the program, and it lets would-be criminals know that you have surveillance and you're taking crime serious in your neighborhood about keeping it safe, so it also is a great deterrent. Remember, this program is 100% voluntary and citizens can opt out at any time. Thank you for helping keep your community safe and making Henderson one of the safest cities in America. Thank you.